A mighty storm was brewing on the horizon, its dark clouds ominous and foreboding. The wind began to howl, whipping up the waves into a frenzy as the rain lashed down, threatening to consume everything in its path. The world around me was being torn asunder, and yet I stood firm, a rock amidst the turbulent sea. As I gazed out at the tempest, I couldn't help but think of the impermanence that surrounds us all. The storm, like life itself, is fleeting and ephemeral, a mere moment in the grand tapestry of time. The Stoics call it akrateia, the acceptance of what is outside of our control, and it is here that we find the key to unlocking true freedom. The ancient Greeks knew a thing or two about the power of impermanence. They believed that the universe was governed by the principle of pantarai, everything flows, and that nothing remains static or fixed for long. It's a philosophy that is both humbling and liberating, for when we accept that everything is in a state of constant flux, we are freed from the chains of attachment and expectation. As the storm raged on, I thought of the trees that stood tall and unmoving in the face of the tempest. They were not resistant to the wind and rain, but rather they had learned to bend and adapt, their roots digging deep into the earth as they flexed in the gusts. It is a lesson that we would do well to learn, for in a world that is constantly changing, we must learn to be like the trees, flexible and resilient in the face of uncertainty. And yet, despite the impermanence that surrounds us, there is a beauty to be found in the fleeting nature of life. The Stoics believed that virtue was the highest good, and that it was through living a life of reason and discipline that we could attain true happiness. It is a philosophy that is not concerned with external events, but rather with the cultivation of inner strength and character. As the storm finally began to subside, I felt a sense of peace wash over me. I had faced the tempest and emerged unscathed, my mind and heart tempered like steel in the fire. It was a reminder that even in the midst of uncertainty and chaos, we have the power to find calm and clarity, to bend like the trees and adapt to the ever-changing winds of life.